Want to get this briefing by email? Here's the sign up. Good evening. Here's the latest. Craig Ruddle, Associated Press. 1. We will not be cowed. That was Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York, one day after a truck attack killed 8 people near the World Trade Center. The assailant was identified as Sayo Saipov, an Uzbek immigrant who arrived in the U.S. in 2010. He has been charged with carrying out the attack in the name of the Islamic State. Above, his photo displayed at an NYPD news conference. Cecilia Pietrobuena, Agence France-Presse, Getty Images. 2. Those killed included 5 Argentines celebrating their 30th high school reunion, above a Belgian mother of 2 and 2 local men, ages 23 and 32. This map shows how the attack unfolded along the Hudson River bike path. We found ourselves, once again, examining when an attack is deemed terrorism, and delving into the history and politics of Uzbekistan. Tonight on Facebook, we'll discuss how the news affects Muslim Americans. Join us from 9 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Damon Winter, The New York Times. 3. President Trump said that he would consider sending Mr. Saipov to the U.S. prison at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, above, and called on Congress to cancel the diversity visa program through which he entered the country. Later in the day, the president called our reporter Maggie Haberman to assure her that, contrary to reports of his fury over the charges against his former campaign chief and an advisor, he was not angry at anybody. Today on our podcast, The Daily, we discuss the terror attack, the special counsel's investigation and the testimony this week from tech giants on Capitol Hill. Alex Wong, Getty Images. 4. An ad showing a Confederate flag with accompanying text "Heritage, not hate. The South will rise again." Another championing black activists. The House Intelligence Committee released a slew of Facebook ads by Russia-linked firms that aimed to deepen divisiveness during last year's presidential campaign. The action came on the second day of congressional grilling of Facebook, Google and Twitter, hearings that divided on partisan lines. Our live briefing has the latest. Chip Simotoville, Getty Images. 5. The Republican tax plan's rollout was delayed to Thursday. At least part of the problem, the math. Our reporters following the negotiations say the crux is this: how do you offset tax cuts for corporations and the middle class without alienating key constituencies by eliminating popular tax breaks? Above, Representative Maxine Waters of California spoke at a protest against the plan. Jim Loscalzo, European Press Photo Agency. 6. The Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee will hold a hearing tomorrow on opening part of the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, above, to oil drilling. It's attached to the tax overhaul, as a way for the federal government to raise revenue. Senator Lisa Murkowski, the committee's chairwoman, has long supported drilling, though she also acknowledges the risks climate change poses to her state. The debate should be interesting. Roman Philippi, European Press Photo Agency. 7. Our tech critic says the iPhone X is the best iPhone ever made, and you probably aren't ready for it. Pro tip: it's pronounced 10, not X. Some features, like facial scanning to unlock and the lack of a home button, may seem jarring to those who rely on muscle memory when using their phones. Also, it costs $999. It arrives in stores Friday, and Apple is encouraging customers to line up early. Ezra Shaw, Getty Images. 8. The Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers meet in Game 7 of the World Series tonight. We'll have live coverage here. The series has been a thrill, with several nail-biters and a record 24 home runs. No matter what, this series is going down in the history books as one of the best series of all time, said Justin Verlander of the Astros. Mark Makela for the New York Times. 9. Meet Hilde Lysiak, reporter, author and 10-year-old. The intrepid Pennsylvania girl was running her own local newspaper and website when she broke a story about a local homicide last year. She became a viral sensation, and is now writing a children's book series called Hilde Cracks the Case, along with her dad, a former reporter. CBS 10. Finally, Stephen Colbert slammed the White House Chief of Staff, John Kelly, for his assertion that a lack of an ability to compromise led to the Civil War. What do you think caused World War II? Is owning issue tonight. Hillary Clinton will sit down with Trevor Noah on The Daily Show. 11 p.m. Eastern, Comedy Central. Have a great night. Your evening briefing is posted at 6 p.m. Eastern. And don't miss your morning briefing, posted weekdays at 6 a.m. Eastern, and your weekend briefing, posted at 6 a.m. Sundays. Want to catch up on past briefings? You can browse them here. If photographs appear out of order, please download the updated New York Times app from iTunes or Google Play. What did you like? What do you want to see here? Let us know at briefing@nytimes.com.